Well, hello, everybody. I can explain. I can explain why I've been a little AOL lately. I said AOL, I meant AWOL. I got temporarily put in what they call Facebook jail. I can explain though. I was posting a picture to one of my online parties, a picture that I've used many times in the past, and this time Facebook decided it was inappropriate. And I can assure you, I have not found anybody yet who thought it was inappropriate. It was a cute little roly-poly baby and a roly-poly puppy. Anyway, so I have not been able to post on Facebook or use Messenger or even hit the like button on something for 3 days. So today's my first day out of jail. But I cannot go live on Facebook. But this little get around is I can post a live video to my YouTube channel. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. It's not very active yet, and then I can post that here as a post. It's not technically going live on Facebook. I hope that I don't get thrown in jail again. But I'm getting ready to put my makeup on. And I wanted to show you the eye makeup I'm going to use. I've already put on my foundation and my concealer. I've done my brows. But we're going to a wedding party later this afternoon. And it's a casual kind of deal. It's an outdoor, in the backyard kind of wedding party. So I'm not sure what I'm going to wear because I'm not ready to try on stuff yet. I have a Zoom with a couple of team members here in a little bit, and I just wanted to look presentable on camera because these girls have never met me before. They live across the country and they're just needing some assistance from me, their team leader. So what I do know is that even though I'm not sure what I'm going to wear, I do know if I use my blue eyeshadow palette, it will go with everything. We have eyeshadow palettes that are designed to go with every eye color. They're pre-selected and they go perfectly with either blue eyes, brown eyes, or green and hazel eyes. So it really takes all the guesswork out, and I gotta tell you, I don't think there's hardly ever a time I put this on that somebody doesn't compliment me on how pretty it looks. So these are the colors I'm gonna use, and I can know that it's gonna complement my face and my eyes, and whatever I wear, it's gonna be just groovy. So I always like to take the lightest color, which is in this palette, the blue eyeshadow palette. It's called Bisque. So I like to put the Bisque right up under my eyebrow, just to kind of highlight that area. I hope whatever you're doing on this nice sunny pre-fall day is fun. I know a lot of you are going to football games, just enjoying the weather, not being so humid and hot. Yes, I know that before we know it, you'll hear me complaining about how cold it is. I'm sorry, but that's that's the reality. Now this shade here is called Milkshake. This shade you saw I already kind of put it in this little gap here. I'm also just going to put it on my entire eyelid. This really neutralizes the palette. And whatever I decide to do with these 4 shades, I'm good to go. Now, if I was not going really anywhere or going to run an errand in town here, I would just put these 2 colors on and call it good, perhaps. Oh, there's a lot of sirens going on outside. Hopefully everybody is okay. I live in a small town where when you hear sirens, you do kind of go, ooh, wonder if it's somebody I know. It seems to be more and more often you hear sirens. I don't like it. Okay, so I've got those two neutral colors, Bisque and Milkshake. Now I'm going to take the chrome color. The chrome color is this kind of silvery blue color. Just going to highlight the outer corner of my eye. So for those of you who aren't really super familiar with what shades look best on you, or you find yourself kind of gravitating to the same old colors all the time, these eyeshadow palettes, like I said, that are custom made for your eye color may be something you want to check out. I know the first time I was told to try this color, I was like, nah, it's not really my thing. I'm really more into the neutrals and the browns. And then I thought to myself, self, that's what you've been wearing for a long time. A long time. So I tried it and I really liked it. Okay, so you can see I just kind of put that on my outer lid, the outer portion of my lid. I'm going to go into the, I don't really want to call it crease, so you'll see why later, or right now. This is a shade of brown called Twig. So I'll use my angle brush. When I'm using my darkest color, I always want to tap that on the side of my sink. That way if there's excess powder, it's not going to be like, oh crap. You can always add more, but taking off too much can be a pain. Now I don't like to put it right in the crease of my eye. I like to go right underneath my brow bone. This way, when you apply the color, and you open your eye, you can actually see that color. Now make sure you go on the opposite side of your angle brush to do the other eye, and you heard me just tap, tap, tap. If you have small eyes, you can make sure you get up there a little ways. Okay. I'm just going to take a little kind of round chubby brush to kind of wiggle that around. I don't want to like brush per se. I don't want to wipe a bunch of it off. I just kind of want to blend it in. I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara and eyeliner on. That way you can see the finishing touches and the extra little boost I'm going to give to my chrome shadow, which is the silvery blue one. Our eyeliner pencils really glide on nice and smoothly. Me putting my finger here, I don't know what to tell you. It's just a habit. I'm not pulling on my eye. It just gives me comfort for some reason. This is our Intense Aubergine. It's kind of a smoky brown-black, so to speak. Because I'm going to a pate, I'm also going to take an angle brush and dip it in. I'm going to get it wet and dip it in this really dark shade of brown eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply some of that. Just kind of gives that a boost. Now, truth be told, I could have put more of the pencil on. I really prefer doing it this way. But I want you to know we also have regular, so to speak. Eyeliner. And our eyeliner pencils have a smudger and a sharpener built right into the stick, so that's nice. Actually, the last party I was at last month, we went to a pig roast that our friends typically have on an annual basis, and one of my friends said, "I love your eyeshadow," and this is what I had on. Well, she ordered it, and she sent me a picture yesterday of her eyeshadow, how it looked. So that was fun. I always recommend that you put your eyeshadow on and then maybe step away from the eyeshadow brushes until you get your eyeliner and your mascara on to see if you need to do any more editing. I am going to put a tiny bit more of that dark brown color. Forgot to flip my brush. Forgot my own advice. Okay. Now I told you I was going to do something else with the bluish silvery color that we call chrome. And that is, I'm going to take my ring finger. That's the finger that it said is, got the least amount of strength, so you're not going to tug at your eyes too much. But I put some of that on my finger, on a wet fingertip, and I'm just going to dab some on there. See how much that just kind of shines more so? If you really want to give a particular color a pop, you can try this trick. It just really enhances that color to apply it with a damp fingertip. Now you could try a sponge or one of your brushes if you want. I just always feel like I have more control with my finger. Let me look in my regular mirror. Okay, so I highly recommend, if you have been thinking about stepping outside your box or wanting to get some eyeshadow that you know will work perfectly with your eye color, to touch base with me and try one of these eyeshadow palettes, because they're super fun and super, super duper to work with. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Look for more of these type of videos on my Facebook page, because like I said, I still have, even though I'm out of Facebook jail as far as commenting on posts, even liking a post I couldn't do for 3 days, or posting myself, I can't post any Facebook lives for 27 more days, but who's counting? I'm gonna finish my makeup and I'll talk to you guys later.